After the age of 60, the human body undergoes several predictable physiological changes that directly influence fat accumulation, muscle strength, and overall mobility. One of the most noticeable and frustrating changes for many older adults is the increase in abdominal or belly fat. This is not merely a cosmetic concern. From a medical perspective, excess belly fat, particularly visceral fat surrounding the internal organs, is strongly associated with increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, inflammation, and reduced mobility. The exercise discussed here is effective because it works with the aging body rather than against it, respecting joint limitations while activating the most important muscle groups involved in fat metabolism and functional movement. As we age, muscle mass naturally declines, a process known as sarcopenia. This loss of muscle reduces resting metabolic rate, meaning the body burns fewer calories even at rest. Traditional advice often encourages intense workouts or long cardio sessions, but for adults over 60, these approaches can increase the risk of joint injury, falls, and cardiovascular strain. The strength of this exercise lies in its low-impact nature, combined with continuous muscle engagement. It stimulates large muscle groups, particularly the legs, hips, and core, which are metabolically active and play a key role in energy expenditure. From a clinical standpoint, upright exercises are particularly valuable for seniors. Maintaining an upright posture keeps the spine in a neutral position, reducing stress on the lower back and neck. Many floor-based abdominal exercises can aggravate spinal discs or cause discomfort in individuals with arthritis or osteoporosis. In contrast, this exercise allows the core muscles to activate naturally to stabilize the body during movement. The abdominal muscles are engaged not through forceful contraction, but through controlled balance and posture, which is safer and more sustainable over time. Another critical factor is joint protection. After 60, cartilage becomes thinner and joint lubrication decreases, especially in the knees and hips. High-impact movements, such as running or jumping, can accelerate joint wear and increase pain. This exercise avoids sudden impact and sharp directional changes. The smooth, rhythmic movement encourages circulation of synovial fluid within the joints, which helps maintain joint health and reduce stiffness. From a medical perspective, exercises that promote joint lubrication without excessive load are ideal for long-term adherence and injury prevention. Belly fat is hormonally influenced, particularly by changes in insulin sensitivity and cortisol levels. Stress, poor sleep, and inactivity can all contribute to increased fat storage around the abdomen. This exercise gently elevates heart rate without triggering a stress response. Unlike intense workouts that can increase cortisol in older adults, moderate, controlled movement supports hormonal balance. Improved circulation and oxygen delivery enhance insulin sensitivity, allowing the body to utilize glucose more efficiently instead of storing it as fat. Balance and stability are often overlooked, but are essential components of effective exercise after 60. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury and hospitalization among seniors. This exercise subtly challenges balance in a controlled environment, strengthening the small stabilizing muscles around the ankles, knees, and hips. Over time, improved balance translates into greater confidence in daily activities such as walking, climbing stairs, and standing from a seated position. From a physician's viewpoint, any exercise that reduces fall risk while improving strength is of significant preventive value. Consistency is another reason this exercise works so well. Many older adults abandon exercise programs because they are too painful, exhausting, or time-consuming. This movement is simple, repeatable, and adaptable to different fitness levels. The body responds better to regular, moderate activity than to sporadic, intense effort. Daily engagement keeps muscles active, circulation flowing, and metabolism gently stimulated. In medical practice, consistency is one of the strongest predictors of long-term health improvement, particularly in older populations. Breathing patterns during this exercise also play a role in its effectiveness. Controlled breathing improves oxygen exchange and supports cardiovascular health. It also encourages activation of the deep core muscles, including the diaphragm and transversus abdominis, which are crucial for spinal stability. Improved breathing efficiency can lower blood pressure, reduce anxiety, and enhance overall endurance. These benefits extend beyond fat loss and contribute to improved quality of life. Importantly, this exercise respects the principle of functional movement. Functional exercises mimic everyday actions such as walking, lifting, and maintaining balance. Training the body in patterns it uses daily improves independence and reduces reliance on assistance. From a geriatric health perspective, maintaining independence is just as important as reducing body fat. An exercise that supports both goals is clinically valuable. It is also worth noting that this approach reduces the psychological barriers associated with exercise. Fear of injury, embarrassment, or exhaustion often prevents older adults from staying active. A simple, safe movement that can be done at home or in a familiar environment increases adherence. Mental comfort plays a significant role in physical outcomes, particularly in long-term lifestyle changes. In summary, this exercise works safely after 60 because it aligns with the physiological realities of aging. It engages large muscle groups without stressing the joints, strengthens the core through natural, functional engagement that protects the spine and enhances posture. At the same time, it improves balance and coordination, reducing fall risk and supporting independence. From a physician's perspective, the combination of metabolic stimulation, core stabilization, and balance enhancement makes this exercise an exceptionally effective and safe choice for adults over 60 seeking sustainable health improvements rather than quick, short-lived results. After the age of 60, maintaining metabolic health, balance, and core strength becomes increasingly important, not only for weight management, but also for long-term independence and disease prevention. The exercise highlighted in this program is particularly effective because it addresses all three of these critical areas simultaneously. From a medical perspective, few movements offer such a balanced combination of metabolic stimulation, postural support, and neuromuscular coordination in a manner that remains safe for aging joints and bones. Metabolism naturally slows with age due to a reduction in lean muscle mass and changes in hormone regulation. Muscle tissue is metabolically active, meaning it burns calories even at rest. When muscle mass declines, the body's ability to regulate blood sugar and fat storage also declines. This exercise activates large muscle groups, especially the legs, hips, and core, without excessive strain. Engaging these muscles increases energy demand and improves glucose uptake by muscle cells, which helps reduce insulin resistance. Improved insulin sensitivity is clinically significant because it lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes and reduces the tendency for fat to accumulate around the abdomen. Unlike short, intense workouts that may overwhelm the cardiovascular system in older adults, this movement gently elevates heart rate into a safe, moderate range. This level of cardiovascular engagement encourages fat metabolism without triggering excessive stress hormones. Chronic elevation of stress hormones such as cortisol is associated with increased visceral fat and muscle breakdown. By keeping intensity controlled, this exercise supports fat burning while preserving muscle tissue, which is essential for maintaining a healthy metabolic rate after 60. Core strength is another central benefit of this exercise. The core is not limited to the abdominal muscles alone. It includes the deep stabilizing muscles of the pelvis, lower back, and diaphragm. These muscles work together to support posture, protect the spine, and transfer force between the upper and lower body. With aging, these stabilizing muscles often weaken due to inactivity and prolonged sitting. This exercise reactivates the core through upright posture and controlled movement, encouraging natural engagement rather than forced contraction. From a clinical standpoint, this type of activation is safer and more functional than aggressive abdominal exercises that can strain the spine. Improved core strength has a direct impact on balance. Balance is a complex function involving the nervous system, muscles, joints, and inner ear. As people age, reaction time slows, and proprioception, the body's ability to sense its position in space, declines.
This exercise gently challenges balance by requiring coordinated movement of the arms and legs while maintaining an upright posture. Over time, improved balance translates into greater confidence in daily activities such as walking, climbing stairs, and standing from a seated position. From a physician's viewpoint, any exercise that reduces fall risk while improving strength is of significant preventive value. Improved posture is another reason this exercise works so well. Poor posture is common in older adults due to muscle imbalances, spinal degeneration, and reduced activity levels. Forward head posture and rounded shoulders place additional stress on the spine and impair breathing efficiency. This exercise encourages an upright stance, activating postural muscles that support the spine and shoulders. Better posture improves lung expansion, oxygen delivery, and overall endurance.